Hi everyone, welcome back. So I thought I'll come on today and film my video before, sorry Matilda's scratching on her scratches over there, before we get a big storm. It's supposed to be pretty heavy rain, which is not going to do anything for my horrendous lawn that needs to be mowed. I have to get the lady that I get to do it to come in the next week or so. Anyway, I will show you what the clouds look like at the moment. So this is, don't mind my socks out there, this is what it looks like. And I was just checking the rain radar just before, and it's not that far away. So I mean, there is a bit of blue sky that way, but all that way it's all black. So I hope you guys all had a good Christmas and New Year. I was pretty quiet, didn't really do much. I'm not really a party person, so yeah. But hopefully 2021 will be a better year for everybody. Fingers crossed, knock on wood, all that stuff. I'm gonna try and film a couple of videos today. Sorry if the tripod moves around. Matilda's sitting next to it. So we'll see. So I finally cast on my Christmas Eve socks. They're living in my Fringe Supply Co bag. How sad is it that they are no longer going to be making bags? I was actually pretty annoyed at myself. Would have been maybe not quite a month ago, someone was destashing these bags for $20 each. I found the post on Ravelry like 40 minutes after she posted it, and they were all sold. I was so sad because the red, the really pretty red in this, I've been wanting that one. Anyway, like I don't have enough project bags. So this is the Gingerbread House colorway from Colour Girl Collective AU. This is her Christmas colorway for this year. So it's so pretty. I think I can hear thunder out there too. So it's not that far away. I have done, I think I've done all my increase, or I've got one more increase round to go. I can't remember. And I've got my candy cane stitch marker that I got with this yarn, so I thought that was fun. And I also got the box because I did get a question in my last video about the needles that I use for knitting my socks. So this is what it looks like in Australia. I'll assume same packaging everywhere, I don't know. Inside you do get a little book that kind of shows you how to knit socks if you are not sure, and it has measurements and how many stitches and things for different sized socks and feet and all that jazz. So they're called Crazy Trios in Australia. It's actually funny, my auntie who my uncle, they have a caravan, and every so often they go on little like weekends away, or if because he has his own concreting business, so if he has a job somewhere, sometimes she'll go with him and they'll take the caravan and the cat and the dogs and all that stuff. Oh gosh, there's a bird sitting on the fence. I'm waiting for Matilda to go over there and see it. She's going crazy in a minute. No, it's going good. And I got these from the Wool Stash in Malden, and she actually went there today. She's like, she messaged me, she's like, I just went into this amazing wool shop, da, 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 da. And she took a photo of like the business card for the Wool Stash. I'm like, yeah, I already know that one. I've been there quite a few times. The lady that runs it is awesome. She's like, yeah, I was saying to her that, you know, my niece would love this shop. And I'm like, she already does, sorry. But yeah, it was just hilarious. I'm like, did you check out the lolly shop while you were there? And she's like, yeah, and sent me a photo of like the lollies that she got. But yeah, these are amazing. As I said in my last video, they're not cheap here in Australia. They're like 35-36 bucks a pair, but this is the only needles that I will knit socks on now. I was thinking about going back to try and doing magic loop with like 2 at a time socks, but I don't think I will. So that's as far as I've got on my socks, but now that I've done the increases, I can just keep going. Ooh, that cloud is coming in now. I'd be surprised if it pours rain before I get through this video. Yeah, it's not looking good out there. Then I also added a couple more rows on the blanket. I think I'm going to, because I'm making it to sell, I think I will kind of call it a baby floor rug or something. Like, you know how you put down a blanket for a baby on the floor when they're having tummy time or floor play, like, you know. So I think that's what I'll market it as, and I'll just make it as big as what's on this cone. And yeah, it's cotton, so I think it would be better than something made of acrylic. It's just easier to wash. Yeah, it might take a little bit longer to dry, but it's just a bit nicer. Then a couple of acquisitions. One is a book. I want to get into making some more things for babies. I'm just looking at that cloud. For babies and children. So on the marketplace on Facebook here locally, a lady was selling this book for $10, so I snatched it up. It's called Learn to Knit for Baby. So how cute is that little jumper? So it has a bunch of different patterns in here. It is spiral bound, which makes it really easy to work from. And yeah, I might even look at some more books like this, because there is a few other ones that look interesting. So definitely check out the marketplace on Facebook if you're looking for yarn or anything really. Then today I sold some of the yarn that I had put up for sale, and I had to get something to post it in. Long story short, it's going in a box instead of a satchel mailer thing. Anyway, so I went past Sanity, which is a store here in Australia that sells DVDs, CDs, pop vinyls, all stuff relating to TV shows, music, all that kind of stuff. And they had jigsaw puzzles, and they did have some Disney ones last time I went past, so I thought I'd stop and have a bit of a look. I didn't find Disney, but I did find so I said, okay, I'm gonna have that. So it was $25. They always have deals. You could get 2 for $40, but there was no other ones that I really liked, so I just got this one. And of course, because the show has finished, and no, I haven't watched season 15. Actually, I haven't watched season 14 either. I think I'm delaying. In my head, I'm like, if I don't watch it, then it hasn't technically finished for me yet. I do need to actually watch it at some stage. But yeah, I was excited to pick this up. It is 1,000 pieces, so it will be interesting to do this one. I'm gonna keep it in the wrap, in the shrink wrap, until I actually start working on it. But yeah, I had to get this one. So as far as my goals for this year, I definitely want to knit more socks. I know I've tried to do this before and it didn't really work out, but I would like to at least knit 1 pair of socks a month. If I knit more than that, then that's a bonus, but I'm aiming for at least 1 pair per month. So I'm wanting to finish this pair, my Christmas Eve cast on, in January. I still have my Dance Monkey socks on the other pair of these needles. I was thinking to maybe get a third pair of these, so that I could have one sock project that I'm kind of doing 2 at a time socks, sort of. But I don't know. I know I could, if I finish my Dance Monkey socks, I could still do that, but I don't know. I haven't quite decided yet. But so that's one goal. The other one is I want to make more things to sell, and I want to be a little bit more proactive with selling things that I make and all that kind of thing. I think I need to kind of work out some sort of schedule for things that I make. So I'll start a blanket, get it done in a couple of weeks. So it's the only crochet project that I work on, or the only knitting project that I work on. Do you know what I mean? So I can get things finished sooner. I probably need to make a start on some winter things, even though we're supposed to be in summer, but here I am talking about a thunderstorm. That's going to make it very yucky outside. Now Matilda's going to scratch on her scratcher. But yeah, and the other thing is, I'm not going to put myself on a no-buy for yarn, but I don't want to buy. Can you not, please? Don't bite. Don't bite. She's trying to bite my feet, and I don't have socks on. Terror, I tell you. She's a terror. Yeah, like if I get an order for something and they want it in lime green, then I'll go and get that colour yarn. But I don't want to buy, like before when I've done big ice yarn orders, I've just wanted to buy ice yarn. I don't necessarily need to buy ice yarn. Do you know what I mean? So just be more, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? Selective about my yarn purchases. Excuse me. The money from the, what are you doing now? What are you chasing? Who knows? The money for the yarn that I sold is in the process of being transferred from PayPal to my bank account, which we all know that takes a little bit of time. And because I transferred it today, it probably won't go there until Tuesday. I did notice in PayPal, I don't know if any of you have noticed this, and it didn't work with any of my cards. You can actually, there's an option now to do an instant transfer, but it said that my card, I couldn't do it with my, I've got my business one, which is from a different banking institution, shall we say, and then my normal bank where my pay and stuff goes, that's a different bank again. And neither of those cards I could do an instant transfer for. So I don't know what the point of that is. I mean, yes, they charge you a 1% fee, but it'd be nice to just bang, be able to transfer your money straight away and not have to worry about it. If I was to do it during the week, it would go a lot faster, but because I just thought, now I'll just do it now. Can you not? She's trying to eat the corn on my knitting bag. No, you have, I bought you toys. Why do you have to get into my craft things, Matilda? It's not very helpful. Wow, it's getting blacker as I sit here. It's going to be an interesting night. We'll see if my internet stays on for my TV. No, that. You're being a turd. Don't, Matilda. So yeah, those are the goals that I have for this year. I would like to do small giveaways with the fun pandemic, because apparently we're not allowed to say that word on YouTube. Your videos have an issue if you say that word. International shipping is a nightmare at the moment. Like the paint box yarns that I ordered from, is it Love Crafts or Love Crochet or whatever, either one of those. Apparently my parcel got sent back to them, and I was like, what do you mean it got sent back to you? Like, I didn't even get notification that it was in Australia. Like there was no card, there was no, and because you couldn't track it, I was like, what's going on? It's been 2 months. And they were like, oh, we could resend it, or we could give you a refund. And I'm like, oh, we'll just have a refund. Thanks. So I'm in a yarn D-stash group on Facebook. So if any paintbox yarn comes up, I may, and it's not too big of a lot of yarn, I may pick up a couple of skeins to try. But I don't want a huge amount of it, because I've still got quite a bit of ice yarn to work through, quite a bit of just acrylic that I've got from Spotlight, and I've got my other small skeins of cotton. I've also got my advent calendar from Rosehip Island. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with that yet. I want to make something for myself, but I'm not sure, because it's 100 grams of yarn. So yeah, I'm not quite sure. I think I'll just kind of hold on to it for a little bit and just kind of wait and see. But yeah, for like the end of the video, I thought I would get out some of my books that I have in my collection, ones that I like, that I thought I would share, some that you may not have heard of, all that good stuff. So this one I actually picked up. Most of these you could probably get on Amazon. Of course, we all know why I got this one, right? Of course, it's unicorn crochet, because of course it's got to be in my collection, right? There's some really cute stuff in here, and I especially want to make one of these. How adorable is that? So I think that would be a good seller for winter time. So there's a few other little bits and pieces, but yeah, I actually got this one on Amazon, and because I have Amazon Prime, I get free shipping. So yeah, and Amazon's always having good deals on books and things anyway. The Zumigurumi series, I have one version of a physical book, and the other one, I think I have 2 more on my iPad. But if you want to get into amigurumis, I would suggest checking out this one. The instructions are really easy to follow, and depending on what yarn and what hook size you use, you can make them any size you want, really. So there's that. This one is another cute one. I made something out of this, I can't remember. I don't think I have yet. I haven't made anything out of this yet, but of course, unicorns, dragons, and more. This is a fantasy amigurumi, and it shows you on the back all the different things you can make. There is another one out of this that has a red cover, and again, I have that on my iPad. I can't remember what that one's called. It's the same sort of deal as this, but it's the second installment. This one, I wanted to start designing my own patterns ages ago, and I got this book. I've had a look through it, and there's some really nice stitches in here, but I just haven't obviously done anything with it. This is the Big Book of Crochet Stitches. It has 350 plus stitches in it. This one I might have got from Book Depository. You could probably get it on Amazon as well. But yeah, it's just really simple instructions with a picture of what it should look like. Easy to follow as well. This one I know you can get on Amazon. Again, I have not made anything out of this, but this is kind of when I get to it, it's on my list type of thing. It's Celtic Cable Crochet. There's some really beautiful things in here. This poncho is really, really pretty. So it's 18 crochet patterns for modern cabled garments and accessories by Bonnie Barker. She is also coming out with another book this year sometime. I've got it on my wish list on Amazon, but I don't think it's till later in the year. But it's another one to check out. Of course, had to include this one. Now, I only have one of his books, but he has quite a few. I do have a few of his patterns on Ravelry as well, but I have the West Knits Best Knits. This is the number one, the shawls. I do want to knit one of his shawls one day, or two if I'm lucky. Again, this is something that I've had in my book collection for a little while, and I got this on D-Stash, so I don't know how much it would actually be. I think they're around $40 or $50. Sometimes Knitpicks has these in stock. I'm not sure if you can get it on Book Depository or Amazon. I'm not sure. As I said, I got it on a Ravelry D-Stash from someone here in Australia, so I'm not sure. But, and these books always come with a, what's Matilda scratching? With a Ravelry code, so you can actually have the PDF copy as well. This one I do know you can get on Amazon. This is the Stripy Blankets to Crochet. And again, I got this because, actually, wait, no. I know you can get this on Amazon, but I did not get it from Amazon, I remember now. I actually picked this up from a yarn store in South Australia. Yarn Trader is the store, but you can get it on Amazon as well. And it just has some really nice patterns in here that I want to make blankets to sell. It's just another one to add to the list. Another one for Amazon, and I have the knitted dishcloths book of this on my iPad, but this is Easy Crochet Dishcloths, and I have made one from this book, but again, it's just another one that I've added to my library that I will eventually use to make some dishcloths. I was just doing basic ones, nothing too fancy. The other ones that I was making, this one, I feel like I got this on D-Stash too, I think. It's by Leisure Arts. It's the plus size garments with style, and there's a bunch of different jackets and things. I really want to make, I think this would be a good seller. I really want to make this little vest. I don't know about the edging, but yeah, that's one of the patterns I was actually looking at this morning that I want to make. So yeah, there's just a few books that I have that I thought I would share. As you can see, I still have a few more up there. They're not all knitting related or crochet related, but those are the main ones that I thought I would share in case any of you maybe got gift cards for Christmas or money, might want to pick up a couple more books for your library. Just an option. And with Amazon, you can also get the Kindle versions, and a lot of the times the Kindle versions will actually be cheaper than the physical copy. So definitely, if you've got books that are on your wish list, have a look on Amazon because they will probably be cheaper. They're usually cheaper anyway for the physical copy, but if you look at the Kindle copy, it's usually cheaper again. So it's just another option. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button and little bell so you know when my videos go live. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And if you have any crafty friends who might enjoy this video, definitely share it with them. And I will be back soon with another video. Hopefully I will be, I'll say halfway done with that sock, but we'll see. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Have an amazing 2021. I hope it's off to a good start, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye.